Hello and glad to have you with us on another edition of the 3-day weather forecast from the Nigerian Meteorological Agency. I am Onyilo Desmond. We've had dust haze over the country within the last 1 week as we've had back-to-back dust plumes raised over our source region and brought into the country, keeping the country under a blanket of dust. What this has done is that firstly, they've had cases whereby that's affected flight operations with some delays and rerouting of flights. Secondly, we've had increased particulate matters within the air, increasing pollution. And thirdly, we've had cases of reduced temperatures, both late night and early morning temperatures, with some cold and slightly chilly within the early hours of the morning, increasing the susceptibility to cold and cold-related ailments. Thick dust haze is still expected for Thursday over the northern part of the country and the central states, with horizontal visibilities around 1,000 meters plus minus. We expect these visibilities to be poorer over the western part of the central states, speaking specifically of Kwara, Niger, southern parts of Kaduna and the Federal Capital Territory. It should be slightly better over parts of Adamawa into Taraba State. Over the south, we expect moderate dust haze to prevail over there with horizontal visibilities of 2,000 to 5,000 meters. It could be a little lower than this in one or two places. Haziness is expected to prevail along the coastal stretch of the south, and with this we expect maximum temperatures to be within their upper 20s and lower 30s for the northern part of the country, with the least maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius expected over parts of Katsina to Kano, Yobe and Plateau environment. We expect maximum temperatures to be in the mid-30s for the central states and the lower 30s for central states and mid-30s for the southern part of the country. Night temperatures are also quite cold, as we've had expect maximum night temperatures to be within 12 to 16 degrees Celsius over the northern part of the country, around 20 over the central states and the lower 20s for the southern part of the country. We expect that by Friday, this picture should improve slightly, as we do not expect much dust to be raised from our source region to come in to affect the country, and so we expect some little clearance in what is prevailing over the country, and this is as a result of reduction in the high pressures that we have over the Sahelian region, the Saharan region. Those high pressures are weakening slightly, the pressure gradients are reducing, and so we do not expect any dust to be raised by Saturday, and so we expect that there will be further improvement in the dust conditions. So we expect slight to moderate dust haze over the northern part of the country and the central states with improved horizontal visibilities. This shouldn't be a threat to flight operations. And as we come down to the southern part of the country, we expect that with the reduction in surface pressures, that this will allow more moisture to come into the country, and so we expect increased moisture over the south with the already suspended dust in the air is going to serve as particulate matter and help in cloud buildup. So we expect increased cloud buildup over the coastal parts of the country. With this, we could see one or two rain clouds, especially over the stretch of the coastal states. And so over the inland areas of the south and towards the central states, we also expect to see some cloudiness, even though medium to high clouds, not rain clouds for the central states. And with this, we also expect some increase in temperatures, both maximum and minimum temperatures. And with it, we also expect some level of discomfort to come in as from Saturday over the southern part of the country and some parts of the central states, and of course, some of the northern states. And that's it from here. Thank you for watching. See you again.